Welcome back to Live in Style. It's all about remember the hashtag Autistic Tuesday and hashtag KTN Life in Style. The last bit of the show where we have a competition, like a head-to-head on spoken word. And today I've got Bob and Expo. Mambo vipi? I'm really gonna energy. Lazima nipate hiyo energy back. Uko salama?
Yeah.
Uko ready?
Yeah.
Mlikuwa mnajalea ni kuja kutupatia maneno.
Yeah.
All right. So it's all about spoken words today, and I'll have Bob go first. Wala nakanga karibu na mimi ndio wanaanzanga. So feel free, you can walk around the set. Take it away.
Okay, hi.
Hi. Oh, ni hi mimi tena. Hi.
Okay, my name is Bob. They call me Bob the Poet, and I usually do poetry in spoken word.
Okay.
And mine sifanyangi na Kiingereza, mimi hufanya na Kiswahili sana.
Sawa.
I'm more comfortable in speaking Swahili than in English.
Sawa.
So kuna moja niko nayo naipenda sana. Inaanza hivi. Natazama inflation, eviction, nikipigania freedom, kajeshi ya kitambo maumau. Gava ikiwa dreams huko sio kimau. Investment sana useless. Usipofanya ndio uta lose less. Kijeshi mimi na move on na kunyeshi na si lose up. Fanya hiyo dhafu. Ujione venye government ni chafu. Tafakari Stato na Englando wakipigania rights zama. Na msinge tini God. Usaidizi na kujakaa mkiwa na resource. But the real source ni Afrika. Hatuna a free country. Msaada inakuja kutu kill. Juu washatu uza na marights zetu zote kupuuza. Example ni AIDS. Wantupatia shida. Kidogo chap gava ipewe tiba. Na kama asanti tunawaachia akiba za resource. The real source ni Afrika, hatuna kitu. Inakuja tu vispidi na kuambia plastic ni money, juu fake zimezidi. Yani dozi go. Na before we know yo kwa system kadi Joe ni do. Serial ni number na kia identification utapatiwa namba. Uchunge bana namba, usipatikane ukihapa. Ndio siku yako ya 7 ikuwe si rest ni kusafa.
All right. Oh yeah, I learned that. I learned that. It's just this.
Yeah.
Snap. Talking about your piece, Badai. Expo.
All right. So the piece I'm going to do is called Groans. And my name is Expo. Expo stands for A Showcase for Christ. So pieces zangu is English. So leo ni multilingual lao sio.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. For my weaknesses, his strength will cover that. My fear can no longer stop me in my tracks. Tushafika hapa, hakuna kurudi, hakuna kuturn back. Put my hands to the plow. Now, I'ma kill the urge for greener grass. And that's because ulinitoa kwa njia za jeneza. Chisel me up, building me up, making me better. Unanitengeneza. God is still at work. He's the artist, I'm artwork. In cell groups, he makes us ever ready. Pack a power. With your oil anoint me, pack a power. Now empowered to live for him, no longer cowards. He who Christo nimpaka after hours. From sunset to AM, we're his lighthouse towers. It was good when I was afflicted. When my wings were clipped, my spirit man fought my flesh. They became conflicted. This inner fight had me in a bind when our stride pressed in a vice. I was right in the middle of the valley of the shadow of death that demanded from me a price. But blessed are the poor in spirit, for such is the kingdom. 'Cause the poor say I'm rich. Christ gave the provision. When death came calling, whispering at night, my credit card was Christ, pay that by his blood I swiped. My escape route was made. Detention by depression I left. The guilt and shame delivered from the oppression I dwelt. Now responding to a marvelous inheritance, he gave it all for free. And this is what it means, man. So now I want to tell you why the chicken crossed the road. It was time to say goodbye to this side. Chapter closed. Door slams to dream killers. Lord, send me your cheerleaders. The ones in prudence and wisdom will gather extra oil with us. Those whose love is action, they won't wait till I wither. Agape at the core, Lord, help me be the right leader who cries with a weeping, present in their grieving. I use my words to build up, to mentor those who are teething. Where victory was never known, we teach those in need of it. And when we party, we turn up. Joy, we're peaking it. If one day we lose our way, in their eyes we fall short. I pray they see us rise, Lord. The glory is always yours.
Good stuff. I'm telling you, the things I learn on this show, eh? All right. tuanze na piece yako. What is it about? Na motivation na kuiandika. Unajiandikianga piece zako?
Muziandika. So the first time nikipata the first time nikiandika hiyo ilikuwa ni time fulani kitambo. Sijui if you remember when kulikuwa na some demolition pale Syokimau.
Yes.
Nakumbuka. So kicheki hiyo time watu walikuwa na una buy piece of land legitimately, una build up, unatengeneza vitu zako, alafu later on unakuja kuambiwa
Yes.
the same government ndio ilikupatia whatever. That's unasikia. Natazama inflation, eviction, nikipigania freedom, kajeshi ya kitambo, Mau. Gava ikiwa dreams huko Syokimau, inamaanisha investment, sana ni useless. Usipofanya ndio uta lose less.
Yeah. Kwa hivyo una picking motivation yako from what is going on around you. Tutasikiza piece nyingine later.
Yep.
Haya. Religious.
Yeah.
The Bible. That's your motivation.
Yes, it is. Just the walk of faith. That's my motivation.
How long have you been doing this?
Since 2004, if you would believe it. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we even know about it here?
Spoken word and poetry, yes, we were exposed to it a long time ago. And I think in the Christian circles, spoken word and poetry was like one of the leading roles, especially in urban art forms. So if you remember or were aware of, you know, people like Cross Movement, and then there was a bit of spoken word and poetry and rap that they used to do, and that slowly picked on. And these guys called P4CM, Passion for Christ Movement, they sort of ran with it. And it's easy to express the faith through, you know, rhythm and poetry.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I know there is, you know, music that worships deity. We call it worship music. But also there is the music, there's the art form that is supposed to build, you know, to build you every single day. So we chose this art form since 2004.
You've been doing it since 2004?
Yes.
Professionally or just in church?
I don't know what professionally means, but
like getting paid for it?
Yes,
okay.
Getting paid for it, but there's also a high calling to it. Yes.
So it's not about the money for you?
For me, if I see people adopt a new way of thinking, a new way of life, especially God-centered, yeah, that's
it for you.
Yeah, that's motivation enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Bob, umekuwa ukifanya for how long?
Kwanza naweza sema nilikuwa napenda words and talk kitambo yani.
Nini hiyo?
Words.
Ulikuwa unapenda words?
As in nikianza maybe nikianza primary school na huko hivyo kuna vitu kama math ilikuwa ngumu sana.
Ulikuwa sewa English?
But English was my best thing. So
good.
Hiyo Sunday nika get to learn. Na unajua kama poetry saka spoken word ni all about words. So
yeah.
I tilted towards it.
So ulianza when kufanya spoken word?
Spoken word. Maybe high school form 2 hapo hivyo.
Form 2?
Yeah, but
ilikuwa nafanya nini form 2? I think ilikuwa drama festival. If you were not dancing, it was just the kawaida mashairi. No?
The whole style of Swahili shairi, man. Hey.
Yeah, and the style as well.
Yeah.
Did I just reveal my age? So kutoka form 2?
From form 2, okay, sijaifanya professionally, as in like, but nishaikuwa na some few platforms. Like weddings, now there was some charity show. Nishaenda kupresent. Apart from that, mufanya tu saa zile niko na
mabeste.
Yeah.
When ule mse tukiwa na kapati kwa nyumba tuko like, hey, niaje Bob. Hii party
endelee.
endelee.
But na limit hiyo whatever hiyo platform zingine or something.
Unataka iendelee ku
okay, nikipata whatever
utaendelea. Ulilanaje kuwekadi rhythm kwa nini spoken word yako? Is it something that you picked from someone?
Poetry na hiyo uzungiana tu.
Zinaingia hata venye mtu anaisema. Mimi kuna venye msemanga kuna wengine wanakuchanganya kwa na manini masi. Unasikia kuna mali wana deep wanapanda.
Okay, maybe the time saa zile wanazidi ku deal with it ndo na get your own style or something.
Okay. What's your style? Kuna nimesikia there's a bit of music. There's the spoken bit of it. Tell us about that, your style.
Let's just say tonal variation.
Okay.
Tempo variation, where you speed it up, slow it down kidogo.
Looks like almost a rap.
Yeah. Almost like a rap. And pitch variation as well. That is something that I try to do. So you can go lower, then when it's getting heightened, you go higher. Because, I mean, basically it's sound. And, you know, sound can't be... You remember that political politics 101 lecturer alikuwa anaongea hivyo monotone.
Monotone. Next thing you know, everybody in class is asleep.
Yeah, so the same way you can't do spoken word and poetry in the same way, so you have to include all of that to make it have a 3D effect, if I can say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haya, are we ready for a second round? Uko tayari?
Niko ready.
Twende kazi Bob.
Okay. Bila riziki, unionyeshe vile mimi nitaishi. Nisipopata doo sitadishi. Cheki hustling imekuwa ngumu sana siku hizi. Askari ni mwizi, ananifanya mzalendo nikaekaa mimi ni mkimbizi. Naongelea karao si upuzi si madharau. Karao si mtu mbaya kabla hajaingia force. Akienda kiganjo sijui anapatiwa dose ya upuzi, ushenzi na ukatili of course. Investigation kwa Johnny physical abuse. Na kama unadhani utani sukamini kuintroduce. Kwa beshte yangu mmoja tu alikuwa anaitwa Jush. Akili yangu mimi iko clear, nikiandika hii ingawaje nalia. Ni chungu sana brother, ni kama tu osia. Juu nakumbuka maboys walioangamia. Cheki mtu mogo tukipanga naye biz, kabla wa matodhi wabongushe kama beast. Daily na reminisce, sijui ni mpaka death, natabaki na miss. Hata hivyo mi wish nikiwa na hope kwa hii future tutamit.
Good. All right. Forgetting.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right, so the second piece, I know people struggle with, and I know it's a family show, but people are struggling with sexual impurity. And this one is going to take a first-hand account, and it's called Transgressor. It's from the scripture from Galatians 2:18 that says that if I build again the things that I destroyed, I become a transgressor. So here we go. Yeah, I was there. I'm the one they prayed for. I'm the one who sought counseling. My deliverance was painful. Flashbacks of me fighting addictions, attrition warfare. Waves of attack to wear me down, living a nightmare. Breathing in freedom breezes. It had me feeling good about myself, living without guilt, but briefly. But it was the start of an everyday battle with sin. Outside I looked great, but I was a warzone within. Like ozone, I was breached, I was poisoned by the filth. I'm Kirk Cameron, on fireproof, I'm destroying what I built. Phone numbers to delete, smash CDs, gotta erase clips. I followed the heart after God, my service was unto him. Just as my growth comes, in comes my shortcomings. After every pulpit feet, at my door sin is crouching. My other guy in front of my face, a fight to the death, much word, much prayer, much fasting, battling the flesh. The war that restored, the war that began was restored by one mouse click. In a moment of weaknesses, I revisit my recycle bin. I picked up was habits from fresh roots from past tense, and new tears were sown, intertwined with my past things. Surprise packages, sin, upgrades were lurking. Righteousness vanishes, cover-ups, lavish sin. This thing I had destroyed, I rebuilt it by my own hands. Opened doors to a 7-demon team, darkness formed a band. Prisoners of war, the men of God, building kingdom. Now they sing songs of shame is publicly exposed. We feel alone, but in a crowded jail. My secrecy reproached your name. Lord, I feel I failed. My Superman sprints on the highway, changing lowest lanes. The small cat I called flirting grew a lion's mane. This is my battle cry from behind enemy lines, and I won't quit until your righteousness is mine. For if I rebuild what I destroyed, then I'm a transgressor. If I rebuild what I destroyed, I'm a transgressor. If I rebuild what I destroyed, then I'm a transgressor. If I rebuild what I destroyed, I'm a transgressor.
I was about to clap. I have to keep reminding myself. That was really, really good. Why did you feel the need to talk about sexual impurity?
Man, our generation is bombarded 24/7 with music that is, sexually laced, content. I mean, just imagine your ride home from home to school. Umeingia ma 3, and then there's a big screen, and the music that's being played and that is supposed to set the tone of your day in school. And some of the music, let me just call it what it is, sometimes audio pornography, because the West, they say that sex sells, so that's what they've laced our music with. So now we're trying to be an alternative to that voice. And I decided to really strike this issue on the head. I'm not saying I'm perfect, so been tested, overcome, hallelujah. And just to encourage anyone out there who's listening that there is a way out, that you have a purpose, you have a destiny, and it's easily destroyed by just one encounter with the wrong person, especially in that context of sexual sin. And the scripture is very clear that anyone who sleeps with a harlot, or if you commit sex out of marriage, you become one flesh with that person.
Yeah.
And you carry that person with you for the rest of your life unless something is done to separate you from that. So now you try and imagine Obama was supposed to be president, and let's say you have a great future like him, but there are things that you're carrying we call baggage.
Yeah.
There are things that you carry with you. There are people that you carry with you because you're one with them. So this thing really needs to be dealt with from that level. That number one, sex is not about the act, first of all, it's about your mind.
Yeah.
And from that spoken word piece, I say that if I rebuild what I destroyed, because there are moments you overcome that kind of life, but then you take yourself back. To that sin. So there's a culture that you need to establish. There's a way of life, a discipline that you need to pick up so that you don't destroy your own self through your own hands. So that's why I said, if I rebuild what I destroyed, I'm a transgressor. I'm trying to help the person see that if you don't leave that culture, you will destroy yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bob, piece yako umeongea juu ya msee. Huyo msee ni msee unajua? Kuna Njush.
Kuna characters wawili hapo, kuna Jush na kuna Mogo.
Na kuna Mogo, yes.
Sa Jush ni kara fulani yani. Siwezi sema jina yake like namjua personally, but Mogo ni mtu namjua.
Mogo ni msee unajua?
Alikuwa rafiki yangu kitambo tu, a while back. Nilikuwa naishi Mathare North. So msee alikuwa alikuwa na alipigwa risasi yani.
Alikuwa dingo.
But job zake zilikuwa na mawii hours na vitu kazo. So kuna time alikuwa mistaken alikuwa mistaken.
Okay.
So msa aliangushwa. So hiyo piece yote ni about experience yani. Unaona by then ulikuwa ukipiga lap maybe kutembea usiku hivyo something yani. Kama uko na dread hivi hiyo ni shida, ama vitu kadhaa. Huwezi piga ingawa ni youth ama something like that. Huwezi piga lap usiku ama vitu kama hiyo. Unajua tuko curfew. So hakuna right yote kwa
hawakuulizi swali ya kuuliza wewe ni nani.
So nilikuwa naongelea experience.
Na huo Karao hiyo story ilifollow hapa ama ilishatua?
Karao naongelea as in Jewish ni jina tu ya msee nilikuwa. But it's like a general term for us. So I just picked a name and then hiyo flow if you can.
That's a beautiful way to remember someone like ulienda sad, but did you perform it to family and friends?
Yeah, I've been doing it and yeah.
Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Kuna kuangana kitu kama collaboration ya spoken word?
Yeah.
Iko?
Yeah, tushaifanya.
Tushaifanya collaboration?
Yeah.
So like do you have like a beat or you speak
No,
then they come in?
It's like an exchange.
Okay. Head to head.
Not head to head, more like a as you say. Yeah. Okay. So it's like you're building an idea and everyone anachangia piece yake, part yake. Yeah. Okay. They usually come out.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Spencer, we want a collaboration next week. How spoken word. All right. So Bob, tuna prepare piece ingine moja kabla tuende huko. Platform gani ndio unataka kuenda kuperform sasa? Kwa sababu kuna kadhaa. Kuna Slam Africa, kuna I know another one. Kuna Fatuma's Voice.
Yeah, Fatuma's Voice unajua.
Yes. Yeah. Platform gani unacheki? Umesha perform kwa hizi platforms?
Okay, sijai but nisha attend Fatuma's Voice.
Umesha attend?
Yeah.
Na mbona kuperform? That's an opportunity right there.
Yeah, inakungani build up your time. Unajua sometimes huwezi enda tu lazima kwanza ujue. Unajua maybe unaifanyanga home or something ama platform zenye inaga like
ni kama una confidence. Niko naenda aje?
Niko na confidence only that nikifika hapo lazima nifanye
kile wanafanya. Pengine wako na theme ama kitu kama hiyo. Unaweza perform at the spur of the moment ama lazima uandike, urehearse, kushika hizo lines si mchezo?
Okay, ina depend. Spur of the moment ni itakuwa very short yani, unaget?
Okay.
Uchezi kwa poa.
Itakuwa kama freestyle.
Freestyle kidogo una break but unaweza fanya but siwezi fanya perfectly as good as I
ingine
write it.
umeandika. Sasa basi tufanye raundi ya mwisho. Ngoja nikumbushe wasee. Kuna Team Bob, kuna Team Expo. All you need to tell us who is in for you. This is a face-off between Bob and Expo in spoken word. We've had 2 rounds so far, and this is the final round. Mko tayari?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Who wants to go first? Sawa, sawa. Twende kazi.
Okay.
Expo.
So. Thank you for the honor. So the last piece I want to do is called My Desire. And I'll take the African narrative. And unajua wasa walisema ati the white man brought God, the white man's God to
yes,
us.
to us.
But I just want to say that it's the same God that we were trying to serve in our own way, though we did not have that revelation. So here we go. The African man knows the spiritual exists. Missionaries came as they clarified this. The cross was flagged by colonialists. They looked at him, called him, savage in degree. Another culture imposed of trousers and sleeves. Struggle for independence gained in 63. Countries still not free, age past 53. Country still not free, no chain of release. Even though confused, nature speaks that there is the creator of the mountains and the seas, the snow-capped peaks, the waterfall streams, the tamer of the lions and the bees. Of wings and beaks, the mugumo tree, the desire for worship was very legit. We made images for God Nebuchadnezzar. We tried to describe him in gold of 90 feet. We don't need the mediums, the witches, the ceremonies. God told the veil, gotta know it's symbolic. He's saying, come to me. Can you hear him calling? The highway is open, make your transit holy. The ticket he gives admits one only. Once you get it, make sure your friends get to know this. Preach to them, get them in using your story. Because when he comes back, there'll be no more notice.
All right. Thank you so much. Bob, yako ya mwisho.
Najua umepoteza but sitaki ufeel the loss. Juu maybe kuna siku utakuja kuwa source. Huyo sonko wako wa saizi ya kuja kuita boss. Maybe kaa Lupita ujipate kwa kimovie. Ukuje kuwa sonko hata kuliko Gideon Mbuvi. All you need to know ni Obama aliprove it. Na kupa ikiwa raw na siongezi chumvi. Hii ni kaa disaster. Sina tiba, mi si doctor. Mi ni kaa philosopher na jaribu kutafakari maisha ya before na after. Reason yenye natafuta ni mbona kuna shida, kila kona kuna vita. Akili yangu mimi iko clear. Nikiandika hii ingawaje nalia. Narudia zile mistari tena na nawachapia. Tuanze tena. Ilikuwa dream, sikujua ati hip hop ingekuwa hivyo. Kumbuka zile siku nikingangana kuflow, hizo siku za before. Zao zikibamba mimi sikuwa na do. Sasa washazama na mimi niko top. Of course na wabamba, mistari ziko dope. Ninawakilisha wengine wakiflop. Short as that.
We were having fun. Didn't see that come to the end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Remember, Team Bob, Team Expo. Hashtag is KTN Life and Style Artistic Tuesdays to Jue. Who is it for you? Thank you so much, gentlemen. Maybe I'll just give you a minute to encourage people out there from your religious Christian background. Na pia wewe mtaa umetoka nini. We encourage my boys wache kukaa tu home. Tunaona dukitu.
Good. Okay. The only thing is mtu about performing.
Yes, about performing, yes.
About performing and all. Sometimes inaweza kuwa ni hard, maybe kumekalia pale kando. I'm not trying to put myself like I know really how to perform well like Evo. But when you take the first step, that will be the first step. The next step will be you will be learning from the first experience.
That's true.
So maybe unaweza trip kwa stage or something first time.
Mimi nishai trip.
Unaweza trip kwa stage, unaweza sound line or something.
It's true.
But next time itakuwa easy on you. Nika tu first time ukiingia daro, siku ulikuwa shy alafu the next day ukaanza kubonga. Siku tatu ndio ulikuwa na usimeka idi. So hiyo tunawaambia kama uko na hiyo zeal, just go for it. Anguka mara kwanza, ya pili utarise.
Kweli kabisa.
Well, mine is just to encourage the guys out there and tell them it's your time. Ni wakati wako. It's Africa's time. For a long time, we've been playing the game of catch up with other nations. And there are many expressions, many African expressions that have been subjected, yani zimefinyiliwa. But I just wanted to tell you that it's your time. Set up that business, set up that, work your gift, find out what it is God placed you on earth to do. And last but not least is to tell you that it's your season as well. So it's your time, it's your season. Step out, usiogope. Pia sisi ni watu tuna bleed. So step out, it's your time. And trust in God and He will see you through.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The one thing you two agree on, you need to step out.
Yeah.
You need to try, at least try. And if you'd like to be here on every single Tuesday, well, on a Tuesday, you won't come every other Tuesday, but all you need to do is hit us up on WhatsApp. It's 07005747. Send us even WhatsApp audio of what you can do. Then you will be here facing it off with someone else who will be doing the same thing. So go right ahead, have fun. I hope you learned something today. And it's very important to know or realize your talent and not suppress it. Let it grow, let it fly. Have a beautiful day. It's been Autistic Tuesdays. I've been your girl Mukali. Until tomorrow, mkuwe na siku mzuri. Tunasema kwaheri?
Kwaheri.
Kwaheri?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. I think